races to the front court. Lead back to 11. Love to Deal to Ford. Ford starts along the baseline, cut off, put up the shot, fouled and good. What a shot by Alicia Ford. I'll wait and see if they count it. And they will.
I know what you mean.
And Storm has fouled out of the ball game.
Well, evidently we give one of Storm's fouls to Candace Hensley.
And Coach Mindy Odom giving a few instructions to the officials about...
She's taking her time, isn't she?
Well, she's explaining she thought she had set her ground and drew a charge instead of the blocking foul that was called.
It'll be Shanks coming in the ball game, and Shanks has two big three-pointers in the ball game, one in the first half, one in the second.
And Storm fouls out of the game, scoring only 2 here. And I'm like you, Clyde. If someone told me we hold her to 2, I think we have a closer ball game. Free throw good by Ford. She has 11. 38-30. Devilettes back to within 8. Clem inbounds to Shanks in backcourt. Over to Hensley. Hensley to Fox, and they clear the timeline. Front court, Fox fouled by Ford, and that's 4 on Alicia Ford.
Fox, a nice little ball handler, Lynn. She's real good little playmaker for them.
Lebanon's got problems in trying to figure out who could commit a foul because they got Ford with 4, Ash with 3, Love with 4. Maybe Dill should try it. Inbound to Hensley, back out front. Dill chasing down Fox, reaches in, commits the foul. It'll be a 1-and-1. First on Dill, and
they call that on Dill, Lynn. And Tia Love really got away with it because she's the one committed the foul, and it would have been her 5th. They call it on Dill, and going to the free throw line will be Shauna Fox. She has not been to the free throw line tonight, has only 3 points in the ball game, that coming on a big three-pointer.
Lebanon could use a miss right here from Fox. It's on the way. It's off, no good. Rebound taken away by Cookeville. Holy smoke. Lebanon got the foul and the miss, but couldn't get the rebound. Baseline Franklin. Underneath to Hensley. They're running a little bit of the 4 corner, and that will be on whom?
Well, let's see. Dill, I believe, but let's check it. Yes.
Well, Lebanon got what it wanted at the free throw line.
Dill about the only one that can afford to foul. As you pointed out a moment ago, everybody else with a big foul load. 2 with 4, 1 with 3. And Tomlinson and Dill with 2 each now.
Free throw off, no good, and the ball's on the floor, and Ford finally comes out of there with it for Lebanon. So Cookeville's missed a couple of opportunities, and Lebanon throws it away.
So a big turnover there, a 2-pointer there would have made it a 6-ball game and put a little pressure on the Lady Cavaliers.
And Cookeville having trouble in backcourt. 104-103 goes to Fox. Got to get it across, and finally they do. Hensley pulls up to Shank. Around the horn, Fox with it. Cookeville has accommodated the Devilettes by missing a couple of free throws, but Lebanon has nothing to show for it.
Dill picks up her 3rd foul. Now going to the free throw line will be Franklin. Brittany Franklin 1 for 2 on the free throw line.
5 points in the ball game.
Missed 1 in the first half, hit 1 in the second half, and she will have 1-and-1.
Eyes the mark, free throw on the way. This one in and out. Rebound taken by Thomason, clears to Love. Lebanon races to the front court, and Love is fouled by Shanks, and that will send the Devilettes to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 with the clock stopped. We'll take that.
Yes, as long as that clock stopped, we need those points.
Love hit that big 3 just a moment ago, and the Devilettes will get into the ball game. Megan Ash probably commit foul. One of these offensive-defensive strategies. Free throw off, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Lebanon.
Ford, I think, touched it last, Lynn. She was lucky not to get an over-the-back call, but we haven't had many of those tonight.
Inbound, and it'll still belong to Cookeville. Almost good play by Haley Ash.
If it'd come down inbounds, she'd have had it.
Inbounds it comes. Franklin fouled by Ash.
Megan Ash will pick up the foul.
And this will be a 2-shot foul. Deal will check back in. Ash will check out. Everything went according to plan, but Love couldn't convert the free throw.
Brittany Franklin,
Clyde, the
1 for 3.
40 seconds. Devilettes down by 8. This one probably going in the L column, but as you said, certainly one of the games that
They fought hard tonight. They really played hard.
Franklin shot good.
And that may be the final nail in the coffin, these free throws, but the Devilettes have really played hard tonight, Lynn. I've really been impressed with their hustle, because this Lady Cavalier team is a very good basketball team.
Second throw off, no good. Ash with the rebound for Lebanon. Clears it out to Deal. Deal to the front court to Ford. Ford going to go to the baseline, pull up, put up the shot, and draw the foul.
Brittany Franklin, I believe, take your pick of a couple down there, Hensley or Franklin.
Ford the leading scorer for the Devilettes, and Lebanon again. It's Megan Ash into the ball game.
Ford will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Timeout, Cookeville. Cookeville wants to talk about it before Ford shoots the free throws. 39-30 our score. 32 seconds. Why don't we just keep it right here, Clyde?
Let's just keep it here and tell everybody that the Lady Cavaliers are going to win this ball game, Lynn, but they're going to go home tonight knowing they've really been in one.
Well, and I think gain a little respect for Blue Devilette ball club and program that continues to, I think, get better as each game goes along.
No doubt.
Ford at the free throw line could pull her ball club to within 7 with a couple of free throws. But
Ford is 3 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Eyes the mark, free throw good.
Now she's 4 out of 6.
And the leading scorer for the Devilettes with 12 points. Second free throw also good. And it's 39-32. Clem in backcourt gets it over to Fox. Stolen by the Devilettes.
Good steal for Ford.
There's a shot by Megan Ash. Good! 39-34 as Ash comes up with a big bucket. And the Devilettes take another timeout. Don't go away just yet. It's
Lynn,
a 5-point
you've got to
lead.
be impressed with the way they're playing tonight. They're really hustling and giving it all, and that's all you can ask.
39-34, and what was a 9-point game just a few minutes ago is quickly down to 5. Look for the Devilettes to apply pressure on the inbound pass, and if they don't get the steal, you'll probably see a foul quickly from one of the Devilettes to put the Lady Cavs back on the free throw line. Don't forget, another game to follow as the Blue Devils will tangle with the Cookeville Cavaliers.
Well, they got some good interviews lined up between the ball games. Dirk Ash, an assistant coach at Cumberland, former Carthage High School coach, or Smith County High School coach, going to visit with us between games, and hopefully Leon Love, a former player here at Lebanon High on the last team that went to the state, is going to be our halftime guest during the boys game.
You have such contact.
Oh boy.
Clem to inbound, trying to get it in. Does so to Shanks. Shanks fouled deep in back court, and will it go against Ash?
That will be 4 on Haley Ash. Now they've got 5 over across. Oh, it's Ford. It's Ford. They called it on Ford. Well, Ford has played her heart out, Lynn.
She fouls out with 13 points. And at the free throw line will be Shanks. Shanks, 2 big three-pointers in this ball game. Free throw too hard, off, no good.
Her first attempt from the free throw line, and she will have another.
Second free throw forthcoming from Shanks.
Bad news is the clock is against the Devilettes now.
Second throw on the way. Off, no good. Rebound taken away by the Devilettes. Ash to the front court. Love with it. Got to put the shot up. Long range 3 and a foul, and it'll be a 3-point shooting foul.
And Tia Love will shoot 3.
And I bet Mindy Odom doesn't like this one as well.
She's not too happy about that, I don't think.
Well, a careless
Three
mistake.
free throws right here, Lynn, would make this a 2-point ball game. Tia Love will have 3.
Love at the line, on the way. Off, no good. Lebanon missing a chance at the free throw line. Second throw, good. Tried this one big. It could make it a one-possession game.
Right, a 3-pointer would tie it.
Throw on the way, good. 39-36, 3-point ball game. Racing in backcourt, Hensley to Fox. Lebanon got a foul as Clem gets it across the timeline, and that will be a 2-shot foul, and Clem will go to the free throw line with 6 seconds. Mindy Odom wanting an intentional foul.
Clem is 2 for 2 from the free throw line, Lynn, and she can ice it right here. She can definitely put the ball game in a Cavalier column with a win here.
39-36 our score, and we'll send it back. Oh, this is a 20-second. I was going to send it back. We'll keep it right here. 3-point ball game, Clyde. Devilettes refusing to go away.
And they really are hanging in there, Lynn. Real tough. This ball club has really come a long way since the opening of the season.
And it'd be a lot of fun if Clem could miss 2 and Lebanon get a 3-shot.
And go in overtime at least, it would. Well, within another attempt, yes, it really would.
Well, if Clem hits 1 of 2, this one will for sure go in the win column for Cookeville.
And she's 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Good free
throw. Has a total of 14 points.
Leading scorer in the ball game at the free throw line, eyes the mark. On the way, good. That probably settles the issue.
Well, it more than likely does. 90.99% sure that settles it.
And she'll have another, and the Lady Cavs back everybody back down to the Lebanon end of the floor.
It's 15 for Clem on the night.
Second throw on the way. In and out. Lebanon got the rebound. And will race for the final shot. 4. There's a long 3, and they call walking before the shot. And 2 seconds is all that remains on the clock. Cookeville going to escape with a win here, but it's been a hard-fought ball game between these two clubs. 40-36 is our score. Inbound to Franklin, 2-1 ball game. And let's see if the foul will be called before the clock run out. I think the game will expire.
I think they're going to quit it right there, Lynn.
And the Lady Cavs pick up the win. They'll improve to 10-3 on the season, 2-1 in district play. Devilettes dropped to 6-8 and 0-3 in the district. It was a good one. Final score, Cookeville 40, our Blue Devilettes 36. We'll be back for a